Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Marmoris Esports. We are continuing on in our division. Of course, up here we have first of all, I'm with Glitch. And Glitch, you already know how highly contested, how highly requested this next match we have up on deck is. It is Abyssal, and of course, going against the Pixel Peeps.
Yeah, man, I didn't know that this next match that we have going on was as highly anticipated and highly hyped. I'm sorry, as it is in the Marmoris Esports just company division that we have, and I can't wait to see what these two teams do. We have one team that's mostly composed of production staff, and another team that's in our division, and this is just gonna be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh, it absolutely should be. I mean, again, it's been requested so often for such a long period of time. And finally, we are, of course, here. It is going to be, I guess, again, Mizzle and Pixel Pete's going up against one another. Starting off on, of course, Control Point Busan, as far as I'm aware. But it should be a really good match, give or take. I mean, both teams have done very well so far. They have done exceptional in the leading up and all that. And again, we know a lot of the production team, the output and input team are here as well. And it's just like look at little how small a world we're in, where we have production playing games, we got commentators who do production, we got commentators who play the game, and it's just a nice little world we're in. So as far as I'm aware, should be a good match here.
Marmoris Esports Abyssal versus Pixel Peeps will be coming online soon, very soon. But first off, we do want to just hype up the new graphics without one of the players made, Hiccup, and Hiccup did a fantastic job on these graphics, and you'll see them soon enough when we do the transitions. I saw them a little bit before this game started, and I have to say that Hiccup did a bang up job on the graphics so far. I can't wait for you guys to see them.
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. It's just we had a specific request. Make it really, really gay. And you'll see right now, it's gonna look real gay for us today, which is it's only makes the world a little bit of a better place. I mean, we put a lot of rainbows everywhere. You already know how it is, Glitch. You already know. The vibes are impeccable right now.
The vibes are indeed immaculate, and I'm just glad to be a part of this wonderful organization. You guys have treated me with nothing but just kindness and just love, and I wish I could reciprocate it all the way, but so far, the only thing you guys can just give back to me is some good Overwatch gameplay so far, and I just can't wait to see what these two teams are planning to do with Busan. I'm sorry, and and this is a really good map for just gaining control of just the point presence and just gaining as much space as possible in this on time map in general.
Absolutely, and I'm seeing on the side of Pixel Peeps, they're kind of mimicking what we've been seeing. Our comps in Overwatch League go a lot of the time. That Winston, that Sombra Tracer for the dive, and then the Brig and the Ana, right? So very interesting to see such a, obviously a very good team comp come to light even now. And again, on the other side, of course, that being Abyssal, they are running this pretty much same thing, but we do have the Genji instead, who's gonna be, really fiending for that back line, if anything.
Right, and Genji's gonna play a huge part in this role because you have gotta be careful of pickup on the Brig and Nacho Toast on the honor as well, but that's coming in. I was ready from Solar Pancake.
Yeah, and Alice is already almost down for the count. Are we gonna see him down? No, but in the meantime, we do see Snoopy gone and slept for a while there, but it is gonna be Aries getting the first pick on just Rob. That's really huge here, as of course we do see that we are gonna be going on towards the objectives and take the fight over there, as is now available for us. And it's actually gonna be the Pixel Peeps taking it over the Abyssals for this first point, or the first section.
Right, and I think Pixel Peeps really did capitalize on the fact that they had the numbers advantage just for a little bit and began escalating out little duels here and there. You have Solar Pancake going in the back line. He's able to just draw attention to himself and everything else is followed in place for the role of Pixel Peeps.
And here comes a freeform camera. I love when we go into the third-person perspective of seeing everything going on. Here you see already Snoopy Ferret has to come all the way out and take over that little area of the bridge that's being kept by the Pixel Peeps, but instead it's going to be Aries taking down 2 for the count, but instead, while we are in the back end of that win for a second there, it's gonna, again, go towards the Abyssals. Oh, but of course we have Sombra contesting and the deflect. Oh, taking a trade. Can we get this win, though? Can we get this contesting? Can we complete with this? No, the tank comes in, scores it.
This fight's still like just trickling on. It's just a little trickle, but I think that the fight's over for just a little bit. Abyssal flipping the point towards their advantage. I'm not too sure how to really analyze that, in full honesty.
Yeah, I mean, neither. I mean, it really was a back and forth of someone coming in right at the end of the objective, someone else coming in to defend it, and then it happened to just work very well in Abyssal's favor. Now, again, I love the fact that we are seeing the Winston again once more. Winston on the Pixel Peep side, Solar Cake, or Solar Pancake, gone. Gone for the count for a while there, as we do see Pixel Peeps' Sombra doing, you know, a lot of work here, and I love to see that.
And Abyssal still has control of this point, and with the slight advantage that they have with Just Swap going down, I mean, Just Swap is back up, but when you have that advantage and the time is still going, you never know how much of a factor, how huge that could be when it's all said and done. But so far they have the slight lead, and that being Abyssal when the time is coming.
Could have been a really huge EMP, but unfortunately it gets completely shut down by Addis, who is now Dragon Blading ulting, continuing his onslaught as we see them continue to just kind of chase around every single person attempting to like, take over this objective. It's gonna be next. We are seeing that Just Rob has to run away, has to, you know, go back to objective, go back to base and regroup as you can. You can't, you know, really go into it by yourself, and like, and it's Valenzo really on top of this Tracer.
Ooh, I had this sleep that coming out. Valenzo needs to be careful not to get slept and or picked off. And when it comes to this, the round is too close to call. The round is too late when it comes to this, so you don't want to go down. With Snoophead going down, Sombra is going to go down as well.
Yeah, Sombra gotta go down. We do see our Phoenix in the back line trying to stay on this bridge, get out of the situation as Snoop is primally getting everyone off the point, getting them away from the objective as best as possible. Beautiful anti, but not gonna be enough. That 60% healing nerf is a lot to deal with as Ana now. Has to pop the rally though. Can we defend our Ana? We absolutely can. Drive that Winston off of us, and in the meantime, they forget about the objective and they recap.
Man, this fight is just very, very like it feels like a Marvel cinematic fight. Where this fight's going on around the whole entire map, and the fight is still going on here, Marty. What is happening? Wait a minute.
It's the longest team fight I've ever seen, English, and we're continuing on, but you are by yourself. The entire team of Abyssal is still there, securing the objective. Unfortunate for Pixel Peeps, but amazing start for Abyssal, for the home team.
So I gotta ask this question now, or else I'm not gonna be able to ask it later. Since who? I know as casters we're not supposed to root for anyone, but I mean, one side is production staff and the other side is Marmoris Esports. So, like, who do we go for?
We gotta go for production staff, because if they lose, they're gonna quit. No, all jokes aside. Completely no bias here from either me or Glitch, of course.
Right.
Really good Overwatch stuff. But I mean, Abyssal kind of popping off today.
I think both teams are doing fantastic, doing exceptionally well so far. And this is just the first round, and we already see some back and forth action going on between these two teams. Solar Pancake and Snoop Fed, they seem like they're just evenly matched in terms of the tank matchup. The DPS evenly matched up. Everyone's just even as even can get.
Exactly, that's the back and forth. You showcase that they are as even as possible. Is a really good evenly match. Oh no, the Ana gets soloed out by Solar Pancake. Can they survive? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Phoenix goes down for the count, and Broken and Addis Valencia, the only one able to get a pick here. And Snoop Ferret falling right through, but Snoop Ferret down once more. Again, a repeat of what happened in the first round, where it's gonna be Pixel Peep taking the first part of the objective.
You know, this feels just like deja vu. And you said this was reminiscent of what happened in the last round, but hopefully this doesn't spell too badly for Pixel Peeps, because if we repeat what happened last round, then we're gonna see a 2-0. But hopefully we'll be able to see a 1-1 in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely, I love Tad just kind of staying very much in the front and pinging when they're all trickling in one by one, and that's when you can just catch Genji lacking for a second there, and boom, Addis again down for the count once more. This Sombra, Tad Sombra is doing so good at just bullying look at the bully in the back line. I'm a support main. It hurts, but they survived, Glitch. They survived.
Hey man, I'm a sport man too, and I love seeing my sports thrive. But you gotta be able to think that you just need to build more support for the support, so that they're not too isolated off. But the fight is still going on here, Mighty. The fight is still going on between Abyssal and Pixel Peeps. So who is able to regain control of this? But if control is not regained too for Pixel Peeps, Abyssal's gonna control. What's the point? And EMP's coming out as well.
The EMP, the Nano, we have Primal on deck for Pixel Peeps. We have Rally and Pulse Bomb as well on the back end, just in case there's a big push from Abyssal, but the push in question may not happen unless it's right here, right now. We don't have any ult besides Nano, which is really good to keep our tank alive as we get lower and lower in health. Can we get the Nano up? We get the nade, however, but no Nano quite yet. I love that approach from Phoenix to keep the tank alive by just, keeping that healing up and retreating when you have to and keeping yourself safe in the back line. But that comes with the territory of now we have to regroup, go back towards our own spawn, and now again Pixel Peeps at 72% and counting. Anything could go wrong here.
And yeah, and you gotta think, if you're on the side of Pixel Peeps, you need to be able to close this next fight. This is close to one fight territory. If Pixel Peeps is able to win this next fight, they're able to win this whole entire thing. And Elbus comes out and a Valley coming in. Oh my, so many ultimates to count. What is happening?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimates on board here. We have the Nano Blade, but it was not going to be enough. Oh, as I say that, we might be seeing them bring it right back. It's only Solar Pancake on point, and that's enough with 3 people on deck with a defensive support and a tank. That's enough to bring that tank right down and reset the situation in favor of the Abyssals now. Or Abyssal, sorry. But again, we do have a couple ultimates lining up. We have Nano on the back end. We do have EMP as a good starter. So this could go either way. Valenzo waiting. We're going to destroy that. Do it. Destroy it. I know you want to. Do it. Destroy it.
No, I think Valenzo's doing the right thing here. The right thing is being made right now. He's just waiting for Tad to just press the E and go right back to the translocator. But this is a huge risk. Valenzo is out of the fight as of this very moment, and his team could probably use him right about now. If not right now. Oh my God, EMP coming in as well. Oh, the numbers game.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, that EMP was so strong as an approach. Even though you didn't have any other ultimates ready and charged up, it was enough to secure a good amount of kills there and re-secure this objective. We're in over, and now we have, of course, Ares trying to get as long as possible on this top area where really no one can really get to him because again, his amazing climbing ability, right? But Tad is on top of it with the hacking for that extra damage output. But boom! We get shield bashed and death, but the ball switch comes in clutch.
Oh, Wrecking Ball coming in as well on Snoop Fed, and hopefully this is enough for a team for Abyssal to just come back in. But always I'm ticking in. Oh man, you gotta be careful if you're on the side of Abyssal.
I am so sad because that ball pick, either people always will go ball or doom to really get to the objective faster to stall, right? But when you have a Sombra who's playing as well as Tad is and making right decisions here and there, and your ball, you get hacked out of your ball form, and then boom, you are pretty much susceptible to anything the other team is going to be throwing at your way. You're a big, huge hitbox, and you're slow moving for a little bit. So, unfortunately for the Abyssals, we're going to be going over to a round 3 of our game 1. This is a much more interesting map as it's so wide. The other two were kind of closed off, very enclosed spaces, but this one, so big, so many areas to go around and so many flanking opportunities, and you're seeing the differences in comps here as well.
Right, I have to agree with you. I think this is probably the best map section out of all of the maps onto Busan, and these two teams, I can just go ahead and show it that the counter is starting yet. 2 picks already here.
And look at this, the brawl comp coming in. Well, they're both playing a little bit of a brawl comp, right? The Mei is identical on both sides, and we have a brawl-like tank that Ramatra and Reinhardt. But what does Ramatra have over Ryan? Well, punches go through your shield. You're gonna hold shield? I don't care. I really don't care. And that's exactly what happened. You overwhelm that Reinhardt, you overwhelm Solar Pancake, and boom, they're down for the count. You get the objective, and you continue on, forcing the swap as well.
And this fight is basically going on. It's like a part 2 to the first fight as well, because it didn't feel like we had much of a pick at all between the first fight and this fight going on.
Yeah, but that might be the downfall here. You go straight into the next team fight when they're hot off a really good win. and you're losing 2 viable teammates. Thankfully, look at this. You got rid of 2 DPSs, but you still have a support, and you still have Bap, who's also like a DPS support. So it just worked out again really well for Abyssal once more in this second team fight. Now the third team fight might be very interesting. We have a lot of ultimates lining up for the Abyssal.
Man, I kind of feel for the side of Pixel Peeps that I think the execution was right there, but it's just maybe just slow to get there. I guess I'm not too sure.
Oh my god, 2 beefy guys beefing it out with their ultimates. Annihilation coming in, the first kill, second kill, the tire on the back end. Call it overkill, call it whatever. Call securing the point. You do what you gotta do, and that's how you secure another team fight. That's the third one in a row glitch, and I'm not sure what we can do here. We do have 2 blizzards going against each other here, but no support ultimates on the side of Pixel Peeps.
You gotta be more specific when you say we, man. There's the production team, and then there's the Marmoris esports team. But I get you. I get what you mean. The ultimates are coming online soon, quick, fast, in a hurry, and that with this offering them is gonna just apply more pressure to the side of Marmoris Abyssal.
Oh my goodness, and as we say that, look, it's Pixel Peeps taking the team fight finally in their favor. I think that core lessons from Marmoris was the biggest factor here from Toast. Using it in that moment was honestly so good because they had, you know, other support ultimates lined up. Of course, window is such a big factor, but in the event of this, you know, could definitely save for a next team fight, and you can definitely win with only 6% needed to go.
Yeah, and this is just a slow battle to a fast win for the war in between these two teams. And the next fight is gonna come in even faster when Admix is coming in.
All right, the wall is active, and we also use our other both support ultimates are just gone now. We do have Annihilation coming up, but we have an aimbot on. We have aimbot on. Let's go, let's go. Soldier ult, but not getting any picks, unfortunately. But I love the pressure that Tad is putting on this high ground. Unfortunately, bested by Valenzo's May. Could go either way. Once more, I'm sorry. Just Rob is contesting as long as he possibly can, but that suffer as I have. Brains in your head, and it gives you PTSD, and boom! Look at this, everyone's down. Everyone's just down.
Everyone will be down, but still left the solar pancake. But as soon as I said that, it was all not all over because Hiccup is still on the fight, still on the prowl, but it's just him to tell the tale of when he goes back to spawn. But that's not much else that Hiccup can really do. And Marmoris Esports Abyssal takes the first map.
Yep, they take it. First map. We are in first to 3 territory, so first 3 games you win, boom, bam, bop, you're the winner of the set. But oh my goodness, look, and I whenever I hear stuff as I have, I just like I shake a little bit. I get a little scared. I'm not even playing the game right now. I just always get a little ulted, and it's just like, okay, sure. Always Ramatras, but again, it was just really great stuff in general from both Pixel Peeps and Abyssal. We saw how well Pixel Peeps did play round 2. But it was, I think, just Abyssal's brawl comp beat out Pixel Peeps' brawl comp. They're both going the same comp, basically. Both the same dynamic, both the same kind of game plan. May wall, overwhelm your tank, overwhelm single up one person, and then boom, you should be winning a team fight over and over again. And it was just Abyssal who was taking it over most of the time.
Right, and I think that the reason Abyssal probably won this was because in that significant situation, they had mechanical advantage.
Mhm.
I think that's probably what won them out in the end. And then you have just the map space, probably just the map that's probably just. What I'm trying to say is that it was their day on this
Oh yeah.
specific map, and nothing to take away from the side of Pixel Peeps, but that's how it goes sometimes.
No, absolutely. You know, they played it very well. Again, Abyssal played very well round 1. Pixel Peeps played very well round 2. And then, again, I think the biggest factor of round 3 is the map in question. The space they're in is so wide, and it gives way to, if you win one team fight, you are likely going to win the other ones on that that map layout because of how open it is and how easy it is to kind of flank around, go here, go there, wall off have separate certain entrances with maze wall, and it again. Abyssal just utilized that in a more productive way than Pixel Peeps even had a chance to. Not even that they did well. It's just that they didn't have a chance to really showcase what they could do on Busan.
Right, and hopefully we'll be able to just get some more of that action. But real quick, we're gonna go ahead and take a 1 minute break. We'll see you back here quick and fast.
Hello and welcome back. Hopefully, you guys had a good 1 minute break, got water or sat down as I did. And I am once again continued and joined by the wonderful Glitch. And we're going into our round two with the highly asked for, highly requested match between the Marmoris Esports Abyssals versus the Pixel Peeps.
Yeah, and these two teams are just so evenly matched. I don't need to see much of anything to just see that these two teams are just going back and forth. And I think this is gonna go all the way up to map 5 here, Marty. That's just me though. I'm hoping for it. This highly anticipated match needs to go all the way for it to truly reach expectations, at least in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we saw a very back and forth round one on Busan control point, right? Where it was so evenly matched that a lot of the time it was like I win team fight, you win team fight, I win team fight, and you win team fight. Until I think round three, I think the Abyssals definitely got the download, the synergy really synced up, and we're able to take it and get a game one on their hands here. Again, we are in first of three. This is a first two tournament, so we have to get 2 more wins in order to secure a spot in moving on throughout bracket. As we talk about that, though, our players are getting ready to go right into our next match, which is, of course, going over to the GO Midtown. To some people, I think it's the GO.
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna go that far, Marty. I don't know if that's how to go.
See?
No.
No,
But
I definitely look forward to this map.
Yes, but I have to say, I think the warm ups. I think the warm ups are out of the way between these two teams. We already had our appetizers. Let's move on to the entrees. If I'm gonna keep on using food analogies, the entrees are just now here, and Midtown is here, and I'm expecting just great back and forth action between these two teams.
Absolutely. And again, look at the composition differences here. You're seeing that poke long range game plan coming from Abyssals where they want to go the Ramacho with the poke with the shield. They're gonna save the Mercy and bat for some back. Oh look, where are they going? Where are they going?
Oh,
Where are we going? Ooh, they're going to the back. Ooh, they're doing a hard flank angle. And at this point, they should be able to contest this. And yes, I love that approach. And then the sim teleport for some extra pressure. Oh my god, look at the pressure right now. We are on the objective point.
Oh, and just Pixel Peeps gonna go right ahead, but it was a unique way to approach the situation. But Tat's already down. That's DPS out of the way, and I have a fear that's not the only one that's gonna go down soon. 5v4 disadvantage for Pixel Peeps at this moment in time.
Yeah, 5v4 right now. We gotta pop the Nemesis form, get rid of that immortality field. It kind of messes you up a lot here. That soldier's gonna be a big problem though. That charge on that railgun is gonna be kind of the biggest thing that us squishies have to deal with, right? And boom, Pixel down for the count, taken down by Hiccup twice. Okay, Hiccup. Hey, Lucio.
What is Hiccup? How did Hiccup get 2 kills onto that? And Solar Pancake is gonna go ahead and join him with that as well. I think that Abyssal really made the mistake of not really going in and initiating on the pick that they had onto Tad, and the punishment was losing their point matchup, and they're not pushing the payload.
Hello, guys. There you go. There you go. Of course, if no one got it, Hiccup got it. And as we see here, again, it's gonna be the rest of the team continuing this 4v5, and I love it. Annihilation popped out. Has to be used to control that large. I love this. They're going so forward, so they can just push the payload as far as possible and get the easiest team fight if it has to be reset to that point.
And I think that what Pixel Peeps is doing right now is huge. That they're taking up space there, and they have just one person on the payload. They don't need 2 people. Just one is so far so good, and it's the right person. Hiccup being on to wait, no, that's not Hiccup. I'm sorry. Tad being on the payload is right. It's the right decision because of his teleporter and just being able to have that on the ready.
Exactly, but look, we have to force Annihilation out from Snoop, but I don't think they're gonna make it, even with Mercy's healing, even with the armor. Oh, but we do. Beautiful stuff from Ares coming in with the clutch in the back end, getting rid of a couple of people, getting the assist in, and Snoopfair able to close it out with the rest of the Annihilation. Now, again, it was Hiccup on the payload, chilling for a while there. Well, we were just standing around. Let him go. We're gonna let him go, and we do let Hiccup go.
Hiccup is getting staggered will be huge, but it's not going to be that big of a loss in terms of time against Pixel Peeps. They still have 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, and that's perfectly okay considering where the payload is from where it needs to be. I think that Pixel Peeps is just fine, but they need to be able to figure out the situation and figure out how to want to approach it to get them off this high ground, which is huge in Overwatch.
Oh! We walked into a death grenade right there. Did you just see that glitch?
Yes, I did. Oh my god, I see it. Oh, whoa! The kills are still coming in from my screen. What? I heard the nice lady. I heard the team kill coming in for me, Marty. That was amazing. Coming in from everyone on the side of Abyssal and recognizing what they were going to do.
Oh my god, they really just teleport right in front of them. You know, that's bold. I respect that. I respect boldness. I respect ingenuity. But I think that last approach was definitely what forced Tad to switch over to the Hanzo. And I love that we're going for the Hanzo only because you can kind of contest Sojourn and Ashe with that long range play that they're definitely going for here. And I mean, at the same time, Hanzo is just a force to be reckoned, especially if you have a good aiming Hanzo on your team, which I'm sure with the level of play we have here, that'll definitely apply.
Right, and Overclock will go ahead and be used in. Oh man, just so many ultimates.
All right, that's two big guys beefing it out. They're just standing there menacingly, truly. They're just standing here menacingly. Glitch, they are just standing there! And they both retreat and don't have ultimate anymore. Ramatra! Ramatra's a funny character.
Ramatra's probably the best character in this whole entire game, man. I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen 2 people pop Annihilation and then just stand there blocking. I love this game so much.
You gotta though, because you see the entire team is kind of going against each other. Bob has been used. Bob is taking people out. Just Rob gone. Valenzo taking out Tad. And again, we see the 2 big beefy guys duking it out once more on the bridge of New York City. Beautiful stuff. Pixel taking out, getting last hit there, and Oddish just cleaning things up as Sojourn does.
Man, I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that we just saw Snoopfair and Solar Pancake just standing there with Annihilation, just blocking the damage. That's gonna be in my head for at least the next 2 maps. But moving on, I think that Abyssal winning this fight is huge. And I know I said 2 minutes earlier. Oh, what a shot coming in from Ferret. I know coming in 2 minutes earlier that the timeouts was not much, but we already see them with a minute left on the clock, and make them go by faster than you think.
Oh look, you can't use window. That's gone. Pixel gone for the Counselor Pancake. Has to retreat. Have the Immortality Fair for a little bit longer, and we are going to be continuing to push the payload a lot longer than I expected. We're actually able to go over to the first, well, technically, objective B. Oh, the blocking damage. The blocking is so good for Ramatra. So good.
Yeah, I think Ramatra blocking the damage and just not being able to just go down when the point is already unlocked is huge for the side of Pixel Peeps, and Dragon Strike coming in just so they can have the space, and thankfully gets a pick onto Valenzo.
Oh, can we continue to heal our team? Imtaifu has to be burnt here, and I love we take out the tank. We gotta use it. Blizzard though. The Blizzard, can we live through it? Oh god. Oh no. Oh geez, no. We don't live through the Blizzard, and that gives out so much space to play with. Look, the payload moving with 3 people on it moves much faster, gets the objective much quicker as well. Oof. What can we see here from the side of Abyssal? What can we truly see?
Well, thankfully because Solar Pancake went down, they have a lot of space to play with. You're right, but they have no really space to really utilize. And Tad going down to Valento, and they just can't really do much until Solar Pancake gets back. But Solar Pancake is back, but Tad is down. So now you just have a bit of staggering going on between these two teams, and now you just need to wait for Tad to come back. And you need to go in with full numbers into this next fight.
Absolutely, and this is kind of like a best case scenario for the Pixel Peeps. Even if they don't take it all the way to their objective, right, to 3 points, you push it so far with a lot of extra time on the clock. You can definitely defend if we don't continue this onslaught. But again, popping Annihilation, blocking the extra damage is going to continue on for another couple of seconds there, and then gone. Just the 20 seconds have gone and evade us. Having to ice block ultimates we have ready. We do have Dragon Strike, and we do have Annihilation, which is being popped right here, right now. And Snoop Ferret, wait! Down for the count!
Oh, Snoop Ferret also had Annihilation up. This is huge for the side of both teams. But once someone has to get on the point.
Oh, we got the ball pick. Ball is out. And the pummel. And we take out a tab while we're at it. The ball pick gonna be coming in clutch here. This last wing of victory, and as I say that, the rest from Ruin is huge as we get more people on this payload, and we finish with only 2 points on Pixel Peeps. But we have to take the payload basically at 3 points to win this set or win this match.
Both and neither. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's basically 3 points, but it's not 3 points, and Abyssal still needs to just get to the end of it. But you're right, it's basically 3 points. And that's so unfortunate for the side of Pixel Peeps. I think that the resurrection really did seal the deal. Even before the resurrection, Pixel Peeps just had a whole lot of number advantage. They were using the abilities that they had to the best of their abilities, and they were able to just come out the other end. Even without the resurrection, they still had a Valking Mercy on their side. So I'll still say that not Pixel Peeps, but Abyssal was still gonna win that fight.
Absolutely. I mean, and the fact that you're so close to spawn, you get to reset, you have ultimates ready, you have Valk as a big factor that we were saying earlier, it really should have gone the way of Abyssal, and it did very well, but at least for the defending portion. Now we have to go for the attack portion, and that could go either way. The sim teleport method, the flanking was so good, but we're going to the try and true. We are seeing the on Pixel Peeps, you have the Arista Soldier, and I basically kind of mirroring what we saw on the other side of Abyssal, but instead we're gonna have Arisa, and we're gonna keep that Mercy revival on the back end, which is such a good tool to use if you can actually get it without dying. Oh, guys, a mini Bastion turret! But Arisa is literally Arisa. It don't matter. It did not matter to her.
Do my eyes deceive me? What is going on with this composition? Immortality will be used. That's gonna be huge coming up in the next fight, Madi.
Absolutely, and I mean, the fact that this Arisa is still alive is really funny, first of all, because Bastion just unloaded a whole, tank into her, and she was fortified, she had a spinning javelin, and it didn't matter. But finally, once our cooldowns are completely gone and dusted, that allows Ares to just take care of our tank over there, and hopefully capture the objective in favor of the Abyssals, and this is a very fast objective that we're capturing right now.
Right, and Abyssal needs to be careful that they don't get too cocky and too complacent and just be able to just secure the point. They're already 2/3 of the way over there, but looking at the kill feed right now, Abyssal is not doing anything but securing the point and securing kills as they quickly and efficiently get the first part of Midtown done and dusted.
They were so efficient that look, Pixley already has window. Like your healing was crazy, buddy. But look at this, that they're pushing the payload, and they opt to go for a more, they like to be more together on that payload rather than going for the 4v5 approach that Peeps was so good at. Oh, nice shot on the Mercy. I hurt my soul, but good shot on Mercy to get rid of that revive ability, and then popping window at the last second. Love that. Yup, nice and clean stuff.
And Matrix will go ahead and be used, and oh my, Pix is just coming in, and this is so much better of a push coming in from Abyssal than we saw from Pixel Peeps. No digs against Pixel Peeps whatsoever. But this is what I was thinking when I saw what I saw, and you see the space already being taken from SnoopFed coming in, and I already see a shadow coming in for the side of SnoopFed. And I can already see something coming in, and the old shadow is coming out.
Oh my gosh, the biggest fact about Ramancho versus Ryan, my punches go through your shield. My punches do a lot of damage and completely just ignore his shield. Look, it's gonna only be Valenzo getting out of that situation as fast as possible as we get the nice reset. But look how close the payload is to objective 2. Anything could happen. They can get one really good push here and then get an extra like what, minute and a half, 2 minutes on the clock here, which is gonna give a lot of free time. And even now at 3:43. We have so much time. What is Blood doing? We have so much time to push and to capture.
Strike coming in does not really get much of anything, but does provide them some space to just push onto the payload. Overclock is also used as well, and hopefully this gets some picks.
Okay, Bastion turret form. We've seen it unload entirely into a blocking Ramancho and does almost nothing as we see. Abyssal is forced to retreat once more. Snoop taking refuge in the little tunnel here where the subway is, and we are going in alone. Oh, you're bold. Oh, we're bold. Ah, there we go. We're pushing in with Lucio's speed boost just to help us out, and you're done. Goodbye. That's Reaper, baby.
Ooh. And just already crippling the attack already with the speed gone, and Ares going down as well. Yeah, no, this fight is pretty much just done and dusted, Marty.
Yeah, it pretty much happened as fast as it appeared, Oh, this is hilarious. Just watching him through the window. Yeah, you got it. But it really did just, they entered and then they left to spawn very quickly.
They left the spawn, or they were politely escorted back to where they come from.
Oh, you see, Just Rob is thinking something really nefarious here. You already see him cooking. You see the Reaper cooking in the corner. He has ult ready. Rob has got something in the back end. And we're just waiting as we see the bait onto the platform. Can we get the T? No way. No way. No way. No way. Okay, we got two really good... Whoa. We got one really good pick, and then Just Rob takes a trade with Tad, and Valenzo takes care of Rob. I mean, it's a trade and a half. I saw something nefarious happen. I saw the vision. I'm Raven. I saw the vision.
the vision was definitely there. I could definitely see it from Just Rob, and I expected the highlight reel. But sometimes the hugest of plays are sometimes not highlight reels, but just the simple things. Picnic went down. You don't have, and as well as the immortality field, and you don't have huge main support heals anymore. So when you take that away and you stop the attack, that's big. Oh, another attack coming in from the side of Pixel Peeps.
Yeah, but on the side of Pixel Peeps, they are taking the advantage here, getting a lot of picks here. Aries, she's down. Rowan is down. Everyone's down. Don't even got names. Look at the kill feed. They are gone. It's the same approach with that staircase, and they're getting caught over and over again. That is 2.5 minutes we shaved off from the original 3:45 we saw in the beginning of like the reset back to spawn. What can we do? We see a switch to Ramatra again, but Annihilation is on deck. We do have Overclock as well, and we have BAP window, which I would personally be selfish with at this point.
I feel like we're in deja vu land over here, because didn't Pixel have this sort of exact same offense, and now it's Abyssal's turn, but they have even less time than what what Pixel had. Oh my! And the attacks are just going in quick and fast, man.
Man, yeah, I mean, we have two Annihilations going on right now once more. We're trying to catch Lucio out of the balance because that Spook Boost is just a good factor. The Nanobots from the Annihilation is going to take him out just like that. But it's Valenzo's Death Blossom clutching it out for the Abyssal. It's a team kill.
Oh my lord! Oh my! Look at the kill feed for Valenzo and Snoop Kid. The dynamic duo coming in clutch, but they still need to get the payload to where it needs to be, and probably 3 people need to get on cart just so they can make up for some space. And the side of Pixel has everything that the Peeps have all the time in the world. The cart is nowhere close to the third point, man. Look at the cart space, cart Marty.
It is going there slowly but surely. Overclock has to be used here. You don't have any other ultimates, but guess what? Neither does Pixel Peeps. They have no ultimates as a defensive mechanism. They don't have Bab anything. They don't have Bab anything. They don't have Lucio anything. They don't have any offensive ultimates on the ready. And it was all in favor of Ares, who can just utilize, overclock, and she can just annihilate everyone. That's exactly what they did.
Right, and I may have made a mistake with the Pixel Peeps analysis. I thought they could have maybe won this fight, but I think that Abyssal just had a few ultimates up their sleeve, a few aces you could say, up their sleeve, and so Pancake just trying to take the fight to them.
I mean, we might as well take it to them. Oh, we jump right down from the top platform, and again, just Raw, well, not just Raw, but Valenzo has to kind of retreat there. And then again, another Annihilation on the realm. You have to utilize that overhealth as well to just survive a lot longer. Get rid of Snoopy Ferret, who is still ulting. Death Blossom is at the ready. I can see it happening here. If we don't get rid of Just Rob right here, right now, because Just Rob is just gonna ult. Like right now. Yup. What I say? What I say?
Oh my! The Death Blossom is out. It is also quickly extinguished as fast as it happened. And this fight is just boiling over right here and right now with 25 seconds left on the clock between these two teams. I wonder who's going to win this and take this second map home, man. This is so much fun. It's so exciting.
It's only 10 seconds left here, Glitch. They have to push this another 30 meters before they can even continue to contest and actually win this set and continue on for a 2-0, right? Ah, that's an Annihilation. That is an overclock on the team for Ares. Again, Valenzo has Death Blossom as well. It could go either way. They gotta do massive healing with that window though. And boom, it has to go this way. As you see, Death Blossom come out, but only take care of the Immortality field. Not for long though, Valenzo and to be fair. And also, the DPS is cleaning right up after Death Blossom.
No, the picks coming in, it's probably too much to bear for Pixel Peeps, and it looks like Abyssal is going to go ahead and take the second map home. We are looking at a 2-0 lead for Marmoris Esports Abyssal, and that was just a fantastic win coming in from both sides. From both sides, because both sides are putting on a great show. Abyssal is taking these home, and yeah, that is the name of the game, but this is so much fun to just watch.
Oh my god, the replay on this kill right now.
Ooh,
play the game.
nice.
Again, play the game by Ares as deserved, because she popped off at least like 3 times. That play the game was one of the bigger pop offs, and then the second part where we almost didn't get to the second objective. She popped overclock. She popped a bunch of people in the head, and they secured the objective to continue or they secure the point to continue on, and eventually kind of win that match there, giving them a 2-game advantage over the Pixel Peeps.
Right, and I think that is one of the MVPs. Honestly, and this is gonna be a corny answer. All of them are MVPs in my books. I don't think anyone's particularly stood out to me. I think everyone's doing their role. I think everyone's being a team player. I think everyone's just doing what they need to do so they can net home the win. It's just Marmoris Abyssal is just netting home these wins as good as they can, and that's just again how it goes. Really, I don't think anyone's really making a mistake. I don't think anyone's really doing a misplay. That's just how I feel though.
I completely agree here. But we are not going to be able to see that next match for another 5 minutes because we're going on a really quick 5-minute break. So we'll be right back for the match point set or the match point game of Marmoris Esports Abyssal versus the Pixel Peeps. Be right back. And welcome back once more from a much longer break, but much needed for all of us involved. Getting a little bit of water, resting the knees, or stretching the knees as you should be doing. But okay. But we're going into our game 3, our match point game for in favor of the Marmoris Esports Abyssal team versus again Pixel Peeps, who have been putting up a very good fight. None of these games have been like a clear sweep. Like as it was not an Abyssal sweep the entire time. It has not been a really big snowball of chain of events. It has been completely 1-to-1, completely even. And this next game is gonna be no different as our players are getting nice and ready and set up on. I believe we're going over Circuit Royale.
Yeah, we are going over to Circle Royale and Pixel Peeps. If you're on the side of Pixel Peeps, don't take anything away from yourself. These games have been so close and so neck to neck that honestly, either these two teams could have won either map. More so Midtown than Nepal. Or Busan. I'm sorry, but I think that Pixel Peeps probably could have won either of those maps. Really, Marty.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially the last map we were on, Midtown. That one was, in my opinion, gonna be the game changer, gonna be like the 1 point, that lead they're gonna get. And then suddenly, I don't know what happened. Aries really popped off. She really was the star of the show last game because that, the overclock soldier as a character, this movement, the awareness was so perfect that it helped them gain that lead and gain that map for themselves, that point. So again, it could go either way. Could really go either way. Nothing has ever been like, oh, they're sweeping through them. No, it has been completely even, and we're gonna start up real soon here. We got 3 seconds on the clock, 2, 1, and we're locked and loaded on a very sniper-loving map, which I love that Abyssal is gonna be abusing a little bit here.
Right, and the side of Abyssal is probably more sniper centric than. Never mind that. I guess both teams are just gonna roll with the snipers as they should. I think and now that both teams are pretty much evenly matched in the DPS department, and again, Aries is putting on a great show. I think that both teams are pretty even in terms of the DPS department. So we're gonna see how this sniper matchup can really go around for Pixel Peeps.
I completely agree here. We're seeing pretty much the same comp here. The Life Weaver may be a funny joke choice until, yeah, there we go. We are seeing the exact same comp. We have Poke going on. We have long range distance play. We have the Sigma who can put in that shield really far, really close. We have, of course, the Sniper duo. And then Bap and Zen just have the damage output of the gods. Like, as a Zen player, I love having a Bap on my team. I know they're going to have some of the best damage output in this game. So as we move on, these two Sigmas are going toe-to-toe as Valenzo gets the first pick right off the bat with a nice clean headshot.
Oh. The Tad just firing back with the pick on the Valenzo himself. And this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup between these two teams because neither of these teams can afford a big pick, but also both teams can really just keep going like nothing really happened, if that makes any sense. I hope that made sense to you, Marty.
No, it definitely did. I get it. I mean, look here, the push from I was gonna say Pixel, from Pixel Peeps is so good, just because they can make so much space so quickly. That's what they did so well on Midtown as well. But it's Valenzo coming in back from spawn from that early death and kind of securing a reset of the neutral.
Again, this is sort of a glacial pace coming in for both teams. You gotta just wait for a pick coming in from either your Widowmaker or your Hanzo, but no one's really particularly. Maybe Tal will get another pick onto Valenzo, opening up the door, but so far, there's been really nothing of the sort. But it's coming online though, and this could open up the door. This swings wide open. That's my opening it up.
And look, that the Graphitic Flux comes in clutch once more. It takes care of 2 really good picks here, the tank of course being the biggest one. And I love that Valenzo is just getting his revenge on Tad over and over and over again on the Widow. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. I think that when you consider how crucial picks are at this stage of the game, more so for the defensive side than the attacking side. I think that a single crucial pick could really spell what could happen for either one of these teams. I mean, more again, more stuff for the defending than attacking.
All right, Sights has been activated for both players here, or for both Widows at least. Where is that shield going? That was angled down. That shield is getting real low though. Has to force immortality field as you try to get our supports to retreat slowly but surely. Is it gonna happen? Ah, the suck is gonna be able to keep Solar Tank alive a lot longer. But the supports, look at this. This is a support shuffle where you have them healing each other. You're trying to get out of there. You're trying to do DPS. The support shuffle is real, y'all.
And yeah, support living is probably going to be very crucial for the side of Team Abyssal, because it didn't die, they're not staggered as much as they would be, and they're just gonna go ahead right on ahead with the Dragon Strike already coming in, and the point's gonna get unlocked soon before you even know it.
All right, forcing the Transcendence from Pixley has to just kind of contest right here, right now. We have 4 meters up until we get to the second point. And you don't want them to really reach that, get to the first point. You don't want them to reach that 1 point. You want to really contest here and now. This is with only 30 seconds left on the clock. You do have Graphithus being built up for Snoop Ferret. Could go either way once more. Pretty much, we have 4 people on the Abyssal. We do have a lot of Pixel Peeps having to be super fallen back, has to be super in the back line, and trying to help out their tank from afar. But I'm not sure if it's going to work any longer as we see, boom, Valenzo getting a nice pick as fast as possible.
And the action's just gonna go right down to the wire. 5 seconds left onto the clock, and both these teams need to be able to make a crucial game-deciding move right here and right now, unless either one of these teams want to just end it or keep it going.
I mean, it might end right here. We do have window active and gone. Overtime is happening. Are they going to contest? We have Dragon Blade ready to destroy anyone who's trying to contest. And I love that approach from Ares again.
And man, Abyssal just needs to be sure to just get to the end of the point, and they are able to call themselves winners of this contest. And if this is the end and this is match point, this has been such a fun matchup between these two teams. I think that they have lived up to the expectations, but within Marmoris Esports.
Oh, absolutely. The defense there was really, really good. It was getting a little bit wobbly for a second there because I thought that, you know, with Ares and Valenzo kind of falling a lot to like the sniper back and forth between them and TD and 80, it was going either way a lot of time. But I'm glad that, you know, that BB Doll and Pixley were able to actually survive against Solar Pancake for that long while trying to retreat. That was a big factor as well. I want to commend the support shuffle as always, because had they died, I think they would have let Peeps get to first point.
Right, and you're very right. I think that it's too close to call, and I don't know what they could have really done differently. Oh, this is definitely different though. They're just spawn camping right here and right now. They want to make sure that they're able to just keep the pressure on as much as they can. I don't blame them whatsoever.
What is this? Oh, we are in there. We are in their doors, ringing the doorbell, going to the kitchen and feeding ourselves a meal. Oh my goodness! I love how close they are because the biggest like rebuttal to a poke comp is to get in their face. Poke comps get so uncomfortable with a brawl comp that it works out so well for someone like Reinhardt, for someone like May, to just contest as long as possible. But now you see the immediate swap there in spawn. They're gonna swap to a more appropriate comp, and that's gonna be Ares with the Reaper with Stufer on the Ryan Ditto, and then Valenzo with the recently reworked, retweaked Cassidy.
Yeah, and congratulations to Marmoris for just being able to figure out a way how to get out of that little jam that Pixel Peeps were trying to put them in. But Abyssal has an answer for everything Pixel Peeps has done, and it's just so unfortunate. And there's not much you can really do if you're on the side of Pixel Peeps besides just try to play your game.
We do have Solar Pancake blocked off by the May wall. Thankfully, a life-saving immortality field from Toast is gonna keep him alive a whole lot longer than expected, and that's gonna allow them to take it over Solar Pancake in a very unexpected way, because I definitely thought that with that wall, you know, they were gonna have Snoopfair in a bind. Oh, the double damage from the window, it hurts. It does 200. Oh man, they are strolling by.
the college is rolling and just progressively getting smoothly into the first point, and Marmoris Abyssal is just gonna go ahead and cap this next point, and Abyssal just capped this in with 3-0 to their name, and well done to the side of Marmoris Abyssal. That was just a lot of fun, Marty. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it really went so well in their way only because I think the fact that we started the game off so close in front of Abyssal. One, they have seconds to just change out the comp, and then you're so close that you can get steamrolled so quickly, which is exactly what happened for that first team kill. So unfortunate for Pixel Peeps, you know, succumbing to the beauty of that brawl comp that Abyssal has been so keen on playing a lot of the time. We saw it a lot on Midtown. We saw a little bit on the control points of Busan. So they're just kind of different with the brawl comps, clearly.
Right, and again, I think that just just slight mechanical advantage for the side of Abyssal, but I think both teams put on a great showing. So far, I don't think it's a stretch for me to really say that, Muddy. I love watching both these teams work at it, and I love and both these games were very close. It's just the third map had a very good defense for the side of Abyssal.
Oh, absolutely. That defense was almost impenetrable, honestly. And the same thing with like the assault. You know, they both had a great assault in just going forward and making space, especially Pixel Peeps. That space making of theirs is probably their biggest like advantage, their biggest strength as a team. It's so good. But at the end of the day, that is gonna be the Marmoris Esports. Abyssal is taking it 3-0 over Pixel Peeps. Again, very highly anticipated rematch, matchup of the day, whatever. Highly anticipated, and finally, it has gone in favor of the Abyssals this time. This time. They may be seen in bracket once more in the future in the universe. But in the meantime, that will be all for tonight.
We thank you guys so much for tuning in, and please be sure to check out OK2BU, the charity that Marmoris Esports is doing this all for. We hope that you just go ahead and just donate just a little bit. No, nothing is too small, nothing is too big, and we really would appreciate it if you just went ahead and checked it out for young LGBTQIA plus kids to just have a safe space to call home.
Exactly. And with that, that is us. I'm Montaneva. You can follow me on Twitch at Montaneva or on Twitter with an extra A at the end of Montaneva. And again, go follow Glitch. Always and forever. Amazing co-caster. Amazing person to cast with. An amazing person in general. Glitch,
Hey
where can
yo,
they find you?
that's so nice. You can find me on Twitter, glitch_JH, and that's pretty much it from this. Thank you guys so much for watching Marmoris Esports, and we'll hope to see you guys at a later date and a later time, and hopefully me and Ma to be right here to greet you guys with open arms. Thank you.
Bye bye.